says success only has to be in America. Separation of church and state, you know what I mean? That's important. Hey, my book peeps, it's Courtney. Had to get a little glamorous today. Wish that was real, right? But it kind of matches my Princess Diana replica rings and earrings. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. I was reading, y'all, the KeKe Palmer Master of Me memoir, and it was a good time, okay? If y'all don't know who KeKe Palmer is, okay, she's a talented actress. She actually has some pipes on her. She is very motivated for success and has been for such a long time. She was in Barbershop 2 as, you know, the little sister. She was in Nope, that's a Jordan Peele movie. Now, I didn't see that movie, but what I did see recently was her movie Alice, and y'all, that was a pretty good movie. Told you some history, okay? Look at the history behind that. But she also has a new movie out with SZA called One of Them Days, and that was an amazing film. I thoroughly enjoyed that all the way through and saw it twice. So anyway, check out KeKe Palmer, all right? But her memoir is a pretty good time. It was very intelligently, thoughtfully written. You know, girl does a lot of introspective thinking, okay? I like that she's confident and very well knows who she is. And the memoir itself is very authentically KeKe Palmer. Now, if you're familiar with her and her personality, she's all over the internet, okay, y'all? She is like a whole mass marketing production on the internet, social media, check it out. But if you're familiar with her, this memoir sounds just like her, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it sounds just like her in that respect, but good time. You get to learn about how she has always been driven from a very young age, and her family was very supportive. And she does admit she was maybe a bit of a brat, you know, and she recognizes that maybe she didn't treat them as good as she should have, you know, but she has, you know, since made amends for that, and I appreciate her for owning up to that. She drops a lot of words of wisdom about how we're all main characters in our own storylines. She's also very optimistic, talking about how she believes there's a possibility of goodness in each and every person. She also says that who you want to be is just as important as who you don't want to be. Now, that's a very good perspective right there. And she says this, let me get this. She goes, only thing with doing too much is limiting your opportunities. And there is nothing wrong with doing too much. Now, you see that a lot in how she acts and a lot of things. You know, she's like, you're limiting your opportunities if you don't go balls to the wall. So I appreciate that about her. She also addressed her personal life. You know, we saw the film. If you know anything about it, the tape came out. Okay, I won't go into that. But she very intelligently spoke about that and said that people, you know, don't really know her, you know, baby daddy. And so she hates that that situation was put on display for the entire world, and that it was embarrassing for him and for her. But I do like how she is one of those actresses that very much wants to keep her personal life personal. Separation of church and state, you know what I mean? That's important. She also addressed the racism and the colorism in Hollywood, and how colorism is very much steeped in racism, of course, and how Black actors and actresses are pitted against each other, and that actors need to not feed into that. She is very, very positive about everybody should not be compared to other people. Their crafts are different and they're all different human beings. So just a very beautiful personality, and is for everyone having success. And speaking of success, she does say that Hollywood doesn't really understand Black culture and is very, very critical, and how Hollywood constantly screams wanting diversity, and when you give it that, then they want to put it into a bubble. You know, she talked about Josephine Baker. You know, that's another also very talented, iconic talent. And she was talking about how Josephine Baker, you know, went overseas when she was wasn't getting the recognition that she should have due to her race in America, and became very wildly successful. And KeKe was like, who says success only has to be in America? So she definitely recognizes that there's more boundaries that are set here on people of color. So I do like her honesty in that. She also talks about how corporations are there to make money, and the whole Hollywood machine is a huge corporation, and the most valuable thing that you have for yourself is time. So you have to be very aware of who and what you give your time to. So she's all for being her own boss, which is why you see her all over social media. And she talks about being a Gen Xer in a time period where you can be successful being your own boss with social media and understanding that. I don't understand social media that much, and I'm on it. So I commend her for that, but it's definitely working well for her. Because like she says, no one will ever truly be paid their worth. So you have some decisions to make about what you're going to do about that. So anyway, this is a really good book. It was a quick read. I definitely recommend the audio. It's like, what, 5-6 hours, not that long. Good time. I salute you, KeKe Palmer. I wish you all the success in the world, and I'm gonna keep a lookout for your movies, girl, okay? So y'all, I'm gonna get out of here and go and have some dinner, okay? Like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know if you have read this book and any KeKe Palmer movies that you think are worthwhile, okay? Otherwise, I'll see you out there. Bye, y'all.